Sean, how do you feel that, I mean, all things considered, as bizarre as today has been, how do you feel it's gone?
Anytime you get a chance to interact with citizens and answer questions, whether they agree with your answer or not, that's part of the political process, and I think it's a healthy thing. I loved being here. Folks here at Dixie State were so accommodating and gracious. So great for us, and we'll just continue with our campaign moving forward. There are other candidates in the race, but I do again want to say that I really send our best wishes to Jon Harper and his family, and hope that Jon can recover speedily.
How are you going to put it on? I mean, you're now pretty much the presumptive nominee. You're the presumptive winner. So at this point, I mean, do you change your campaign strategy?
Not really. No. We just keep. When I coach my little kids, whether it's football, basketball, you say, you know what, play the game till the end, right? Play to the whistle, and one of the things that I believe in is if you do your job well, you don't really have to change to campaign, and so we really haven't changed. We've just kept on the daily tasks of tough cases, long hours, and so we're not going to change that. I'm still going to go out, and we were with the Sheriff's Association last night. I was fortunate enough to get an award from the Utah Sheriff's Association, but being with all those law enforcement leaders, some from other states, is critical, and that's what we'll move, and we'll be in other counties, and we'll just keep pushing all the way to November.
Any concerns that the Democrats will try to advance a write-in candidate to replace Harper, or that Andy McCullough will get a lot more vocal?
No, Andy's pretty vocal as it is, and I've got respect and admire Andy's passion for the issues. Andy doesn't realize that we agree on a number of things, but no, I'm not concerned. I kind of always just of the school where you play your game and do your best, focus on the things that you have control over. There are a lot of human traffickers out there. There are a lot of white-collar criminals, and the people of the state of Utah aren't paying me to worry about my campaign. So I'm going to go out and take care of those guys.
Should Andy McCullough have been up here on the debate stage with you?
I don't want to second guess the Utah Debate Commission rules. That's a great organization, and everybody knew the rules coming in. I'm a guy who's pretty inclusive. I think Andy and I end up debating sometimes just on Facebook, casually. So he's a bright mind, he's a good lawyer, and would he have brought some interesting perspectives? Sure, but the Utah Debate Commission is a great organization. In order to have integrity, you've got to abide by the rules. And again, I'm not going to second guess my friends on the debate commission.
When you heard it was a one-man show tonight, what was your first reaction?
I was disappointed, to be honest, and concerned, more than politics, because there are more important things in life than politics. People's families and their health. I was really worried about Jon. It wasn't a typical way that you hear about your opponent, and having him not just miss the debate, but withdraw from the race. That unnerved me and made me concerned for him. And then in terms of the actual debate and the campaign, I don't think anybody wants to win by default. I know Jon's a fighter, I'm a fighter. I played a lot of ball. I used to fight some MMA. You don't want to win because the other guy's injured. You want them to bring their best game, have a robust exchange of ideas, and let the best person win in the end. And so that's disappointing, but again, I can't control that, so I'm just going to keep pushing forward with my team. I got the best team in the state, and I've got the greatest wife and a good family, and without their support, I couldn't keep this breakneck speed and schedule. It is grueling, and so I will say, if none of you have been on a campaign, if you haven't been the candidate for a campaign, I don't know if you can understand the physical, mental, and other tolls that it takes. And so, sometimes, as we've even seen on the presidential campaign, you need to take a break. But I hope for Jon's sake that it's nothing too serious. I mean, it must be serious for him to be out, but nothing long term. And again, my wife and I send our best to his family.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jon.